Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Johnson Joy. I'm here again with another video. So this video is just my own honest opinion about what I think about the incident that happened in Nollywood actress Iyabo mother's burial. So it happened that her mother died like a while ago, and normally now Nigerian people, they are going to do final burial and all those things. So the final burial was about, I think, 2 days ago or so. It should be maybe 2 days ago. So she invited her colleagues alongside other people to the burial, and one of our colleagues did something really, I would say, exceptional, because this is not something that has been going on like it's a normal thing. So guys, I'd like to say this before I continue the video. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly click on the red subscribe button down below, and also on the bell sign to join the family. The only way you can support me is by subscribing to my channel and also sharing my video. On this channel, we do a lot of things, a lot of talking, viral video, latest news updates. We do just talking, we talk about other people's experience, things happening around the world, so we can learn from them and also be informed about what is going on around the world. So today on is just something for fun, and even though some people are really taking it serious, like I'm not taking this as serious as they are taking it. I'm just going to be talking about my own opinion. So, normally in Nigeria, when you go to a burial ceremony, a wedding ceremony, a birthday party, or whatever party it is, housewarming, like anniversary, like wedding anniversary, or any kind of party, most things that they share, for those of you who doesn't know, in different parts of Nigeria, things goes on differently. I really don't know about the east and the north. So I'm going to be talking basically about the west, where I was born and where I grew up. That's the western part of Nigeria, so the Yorubas. So, when you want to do a party, or when most people want to do parties in the western part of Nigeria, they are going to be something like Ashebi. Even if it's a birthday party, some people want to do birthday party and they want to let everybody be putting on the same clothes. So you would pay and buy this clothes and sew it to, you buy this fabric and sew it to whatever style you want. And there might even be some particular people that are going to even be wearing the same style. You see them putting on the same style. Everybody are wearing the same fabric, but some group of people would, let's just sew the same style, So you buying this clothes, you are not actually buying it like the same amount is coming from the factory or from wherever they went to buy it. They're going to be adding a little bit of money that's going to be partially. They don't say this to people, but I feel this way. Partially, part of the money for your feeding, for you coming to the party, you go shop now. Part of the money of your feeding and part of the money for the souvenir, like the gift they're going to give you. So most of the time, people get plastic plates, plastic spoons, breakable plates. I think I've gone to a party where they share cooler. Cooler is a kind of plastic big something. It's of different shape where you can put your food, like a food warmer. That's the perfect word to use. So they share a lot of things in parties, some people have shared clothes, they share knife, they share a lot of things. Until recently, when people start going to parties where, they will serve gari as food. Gari and ejadindi. Ejadindi is fried fish. Gari and ejadindi pelepa with groundnuts and chilled water. The weather in Nigeria is always hot. They share this instead of the normal party jollof rice that people were expecting. And in some parties, they party jollof rice in one side, gari jebu in one side. So a lot of people voted for gari jebu, and people started doing this thing more frequently. And also recently, people went to a party where they share plantain. So plantain is I don't know, I'm going to be putting the picture there. So for those of you who doesn't know plantain, a lot of people are not from Africa, they might not know plantain, so I'm going to be putting the picture there. So people share plantain as souvenir instead of normal plastic cup, breakable plates, cooler, or a lot of things that they've been sharing. So at Iyabo Ojo's mother final burial, our colleague Toyin Abraham, popularly known as Toyin Abraham, shared pepper at Arodo, and this thing have become like something viral for the past 24 hours. People have been talking about it, and they are reading different meaning to it. Yes, I am from Edo State. My origin is from Edo State, but I was born and brought up in Lagos, so I can call myself a Lagosian. I grew up in Lagos. I, spent like most of my life in Lagos, and I will not deny the fact that people are actually reading meaning to this thing. Like, if I was to like think deep, like the normal Yoruba would think, I would say, she's not supposed to share pepper atarodo in a party. But let's come to think of it. When we talk about atarodo as a bad omen, it's not about the physical thing of atarodo. It's when you dream about it. I remember, when my mom then used to talk to us about dreams and their meaning. She even have a book to talk about dreams and their meaning. And she used to like, did you dream today? What did you dream? So we can interpret it. So if it's a bad dream, we can cast and bind immediately and all that, So she used to tell us. She told us that when you dream about pepper atarodo in the dream, it's a very bad omen. It means am I supposed to interpret that in English? Eponju means like suffering. It means suffering. It means when you are really, 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 really suffering. When you see that in your dream, it's a very bad omen. But to me, about this pepper thing, a lot of people have been saying that no, it have a spiritual meaning. Why is she sharing pepper? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? One thing I want you people to know is that I am not sure. I am not sure, because even in the video that I have that I'm going to share with you guys later, it's only pepper I'm seeing on the surface of the paper or the nylon she used in sharing it. But I think she would not just share only pepper. It would be pepper and tomato. I think so. It would be pepper and tomato. And I feel she's doing this out of goodwill. A lot of people don't even have what to eat after the party. A lot of people who even have money, but maybe they will not have time to even go to the market to say, let me buy something to go and cook. Some people might just sleep like that, or might just drink curry. But she has shared this pepper to help a lot of people. Well, for her to think about pepper, I'd like to know in the comment section how much pepper is cost in your own area. For me, atarodo is very expensive in my area. To see the real atarodo that is really, really pepperish. To see the real one, it is expensive. You can see like 4 seed or 5 seed for about 2 euros or 3 euros. But if you go to Grand Fair, there's this supermarket called Grand Fair where you just buy. You might be lucky when you go to Grand Fair to see like the pepperish one. But when you go to Grand Fair, most of the time you just see the normal atarodo that is not pepperish, like the real atarodo, the ones we have in Nigeria. You can see like a handful or 2 handful for about 3.50 € or so, which is a little bit more cheaper, but not as pepperish as the normal one we used to use. So it is expensive. So for me, if somebody even gifts me atarodo, like give me atarodo as a gift, I'm going to appreciate it, because yeah, it's so expensive to get atarodo. And for people who even live in city here in France where they are not African shop, or they don't have Grand Fair close to them, they hardly see atarodo or even African food. So for her to have shared atarodo in the party, I think it's thoughtful of her. And people who are saying, it have a spiritual meaning, maybe she's using it for something. What about you going to, Africa, we believe in ritual, we believe in a lot of bad things. Like we Nigerians, we are really, really backward. I don't know how come the British civilized us 60-something years ago, and we are still as backward as we are now. I think we need another, another civilized, like they should come and recolonize us. I mean to say, I said civilized the other time, colonize. I don't know how come they colonize us and we are still almost the same way like we are in the past. So guys, to me, atarodo, she sharing atarodo, I don't think she's reading any meaning to it. We believe in ritual. When you go to parties and they share jollof rice, you say they are taking your kadara or they are taking your aisiki. For those of you who doesn't know that, it means they are taking away the good part of your life. Like, you see what I mean? It's spiritual. I don't know how best to interpret it, but in the process of editing this video, I might write it in English, what it means by You know, when you go to the party and you eat, they say, what's it by siki, or what's it by kadara, ekorofoloku lara, you know, I'm gonna like write that, look for a good word to interpret that. So, you know, when you, even during Salah or during any festival where you call people to come and eat, they will say, you're using it for something. You're collecting people kadara, you're collecting people isiki. But to me, this pepper and tomato is more realistic than giving plastic spoon. How many people use plastic spoon to eat in their house? How many people use plastic? Yes, a lot of people use plastic plates. But you will not just go to the market and say you want to really buy plastic plate to eat in your house. Or you will not serve your visitor with plastic plates. Like, food warmer, I still understand. Clothes, I understand. Jotter and paper that they share in parties. How many of those jotter that you've collected have you used? Me, a lot of those jotter, I will just write something. Before you know, I'll throw it away. Many people don't use jotter. Many people don't use those things that are being shared in the party. I understand Indomie, you know, people share noodles, people share books, like real books that children can use in the school. Those ones I understand. People share a lot of things that, you know, people can use. But for her sharing this pepper, I don't know what she was thinking that made her want to share pepper. But to me, I think I was in the party, I would have collected one and go again and collect another and go again and collect another, like a normal Yoruba person would do, you know. You collect your gift, you keep it in one corner and do as if you've not collected, you know, and be waiting for another one. So I would have collected more and more, so I can have enough pepper and tomato to cook my stew or cook whatever thing I want to cook. So guys, what do you think about this particular incident about Toyin Abraham, you know, sharing pepper in a colleague's mother's burial? Do you think it's spiritual? Do you think it's a bad thing to do? Do you think it's a bad omen? It's going to cause bad omen? Do you think it has anything to do with the person who died? Do you think it has anything to do with the party? Do you think it has anything to do with our own personal life? Or do you think it's just normal thing that can happen, or just a random person just doing something different? Because this is different. Nobody would have really thought about sharing tomato and pepper. So guys, I'd like to know what you think in the comment section. Drop a comment in the comment section. This is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to see you guys in my next video, but before then, the only way you can support me, like, it's totally free to do so. It's not going to cost you anything. Click on the red subscribe button, wait a little bit, and click on the bell sign. Also share this video and give this video a thumbs up if you like the video. Ciao.
You better pass person wey get money. When una shop celebration finish, Baba area and Iya area say make una go continue celebration for house. Make una dey cool your love. Una never see anything. Auntie Iyabo, you be person jo, gbagbe osi. Leave dustbin for Loma, make it carry. You be better person. You give us all the support we need anytime, any day. Nothing do you. Continuation. Their father. Shop tomato, shop alabasa. Enjoy your life. This is what they call the burial of a glorious woman. Anybody who won't shame you, let them say, may they come.